Hi guys, welcome to my channel Moments with Chomba. So today I'm just going to give you a couple of tips of what I think you need to consider before you go get your garments made. So the first thing I would advise you on is actually to decide what you want made. If you want a dress, you'd have to go to a dressmaker. If you want a suit, you'd have to go to a tailor who specializes in suits. If you want alterations, you'd have to go somewhere where they specialize in alterations. You can't just assume that just because you want something made that anybody who can sew will get that done. We all have different sets of skills that would generate different results. So I would say decide on what you want, and from there that will lead you to decide who is the best design professional to help your needs. The second thing I would advise you is when you have your reference picture, be sure to look at it and say, do I look exactly the same as this person, or do I have similarities to this person? If you do, then I would say go right ahead. For example, when you look at someone who is plus size and you are plus size, then take a reference picture of someone who's plus size, because you know that would look amazing on you too. If you're slim, get someone who has a similar body type as you, and you know that would look great on you. And if you are unsure of whether something would look great on you, I would say go to your design professional and ask them, would this look amazing on me or would it not? What do you advise? Because at the end of the day, they're in a better position to tell you what would look good on you and what would be great. What would look good on you and what would be great to construct, right? And then the other thing that I'd like to advise you on, or give you a tip on, tip number 3, would be before you go shopping for your fabric, please ask your designer, your design professional, whether the fabric that you want to buy is suitable for what you want to have made. Because what happens sometimes is you will come with fabric and say, I want this dress made, and the designer will tell you to say, no, this is not possible because what you want and the fabric do not go hand in hand. So please make sure that your designer and yourself agree on the fabric that you need to have this garment made. That way you ensure that you're going to have a masterpiece. The other tip, the last tip that I would like to give you is, do consider that making a masterpiece requires a lot of time. Into a masterpiece goes pattern making, construction, mock-ups, fittings, laundry, and finishing touches. So you have to be able to give your designer enough time to make sure that all of these things are done well and with excellence. If they do not have enough time, you are not guaranteed great results. But if you give them enough time, if they take themselves seriously, they will be able to give you enough results. And what you also have to consider is the number of people that they have working for them. So sometimes you would want a garment that requires about 7 people to make, and you only have 2 people making it. That means that you need to be able to give them enough time. Otherwise, you need to go somewhere where otherwise you would need to go somewhere else, right? So please consider giving your designers enough time to make your garments. It is important that if you want a masterpiece, you will need to give your designer enough time. I can't stress this enough. This will make sure that you do not have any disappointments and that you come out with a masterpiece. So I hope these tips will help you, and I hope you have a great time with the next tailor that you meet the next time. Thank you.